45-year-old John Cole is behind bars and faces charges for allegedly abducting 28-year-old Antoine Smith from his Phoenix, Arizona apartment before killing and dismembering him. John kidnapped Antoine because he owed him money. John drove Antoine to Tucson and stopped to use a restroom in rural part of Pima County. During an interview with detectives, John told authorities that Antoine attacked him. He said that he then got Antoine into a submission hold before strangling him to death. John then transported Antoine's body to his home in the 5900 block of East 3rd Street in Tucson, where he spent the next few days buying cleaning, masking, and other supplies to dismember and conceal Antoine's body. The police said that Antoine's family reported him missing on the 19th of September, and investigators quickly started looking for him. On the 20th of September, John was driving along Interstate 10 near Quartzsite, heading towards California, when Arizona Department of Public Safety located his vehicle and he was arrested. While searching the vehicle, they located some of Antoine's remains, including his head and hands. The authorities said that John told them where he dumped Antoine's body, but he would not provide a DNA sample. John led police to a rural area in South Cove Road and East Sycamore Park Boulevard in Tucson, where additional remains were located. John is charged with murder, kidnapping and theft. He's held at the Maricopa jail without bail. John has an extensive criminal history. He was reportedly sentenced to more than 15 years in federal prison in 2003 for possession of cocaine with intent to distribute. He's also facing charges of aggravated assault and aggravated harassment stemming from an incident earlier this year. On the 11th of September, the naked and burnt body of missing real estate office manager, 59-year-old Deborah Todd Collier, was found tossed down the bottom of a steep embankment a day after her daughter received a concerning text message from her. At 6:08 p.m. on the 10th of September, the authorities arrived at Deborah's home, located at 435 Rocky Drive in Athens, Georgia, after Deborah's husband Stephen reported her missing just hours earlier. Stephen said he last saw Deborah at about 9 p.m. on the 9th of September, just before they went to bed. The two slept in different bedrooms due to his snoring. Stephen stated that when he left for work in the morning, he noticed Deborah's car was in the driveway, so she should have still been at home. Investigators spoke to Deborah's daughter, 36-year-old Amanda Bearden, who was on scene. She said that around 3:17 p.m, Deborah sent her $2,385 through Venmo. There was a message that said, "They're not going to let me go. Love you. There's a key in the house and the blue flower pot by the door." Amanda said that the message scared her, and she got worried for her mother, so she tried calling her, but she didn't pick up. Amanda also said that her mother didn't take anything with her but a driver's license and debit card. Both Amanda and Stephen stated this is unusual for Deborah to do this, and she hasn't done anything like this before. They also said that Deborah doesn't have any family in the area besides them. Amanda told them that her mother had left in the black SUV Chrysler Pacifica that she had rented due to a car being involved in an accident. The detectives tried calling Deborah's phone several times, but it kept going to voicemail. At 12:28 p.m. on the 11th of September, the car's SiriusXM security system alerted the authorities to the car's location in Habersham County, about 60 miles away from where she lived. At around 1 p.m, the deputies found the SUV unlocked and unoccupied, off the side of the US Highway 441 in Clarksville, near a logging road close to the woods near Tallulah Falls. Amanda showed up and spoke with the deputies after they arrived on scene. She told the officers that Deborah did not have a history of any mental health issues, and denied any suicidal tendencies. She said her mother had a bad back and couldn't have walked very far. With the assistance of the K9, the investigators began searching for her. As deputies made their way into the woods and down a ravine about a quarter of a mile from the highway, a Habersham County sergeant found a red tote bag near an uprooted tree. As he made his way closer to the tree, he observed what appeared to be remains of a fire, as well as a partially burnt blue-coloured tarp. Then as he kept looking into the wooded embankment, the sergeant discovered a deceased nude female laying on her back, grasping a small tree with her right hand. The woman was identified as Deborah Collier. Her remains were reportedly burnt with charring to her abdomen. At 3:06 p.m, a crime scene log was registered and crime scene tape went up around the area. The authorities are still working to determine the circumstances surrounding Deborah's death. So far, no suspects have been identified. The matter has been investigated as a homicide, and a cause of death is still pending. The investigation into the matter continues.